What, I. Usually, do. Robin and come up with a prearranged set. I like to just mumble and flow and see what's gonna come out nice and slow. So what we're gonna do is JJMM jam. When it's time to grab a microphone, phone, and deliver words off the top of the dome and the cerebellum, you gotta understand the responsibility. Is to put truth and substance in the vocabulary, and come with an unorthodox style so the listener doesn't actually get bored and they can actually connect with the words and the lines that you're saying, so it enters their minds and they can feel through the energy in their spine and it connects with the juices inside their motor cortex, and the occipital and the frontal lobe, and they can feel the truth going inside their flow. And what's a beautiful thing is you connect the zone with the sound of the guitar, and you make sure that the words stick onto the hearts of the people. And if we look at what's happening now, we find that the power has always been with the people. Why are you attacking peaceful protesters? Actually protesting for their freedom and to make a better life for their family, because you realize the power is actually with the people. I might not know actually all the things that are happening in the world. I might not know the statistics of what's happening in Palestine. I might not know actually what's happening in the Congo and Africa, and what's happening when they actually steal land from the original Indians. I might not know what's happening inside the mind of Black Elk. I might not actually know how many people actually died in Wounded Knee, a massacre where defenseless people had their arms taken from them and they were shot after shot after bullet. And they say that the spirit of the ghost dance actually lives on. And what actually happened when they were burying those bodies, they said there was actually a wriggle inside one of the blankets, and it was actually a child that survived. And if you find that most disasters, a child actually survives, and the child actually grows, and some of them actually come back with hate in their eyes, because if you murder somebody's parent, somebody's family, somebody's auntie, somebody's nephew, they will actually come back and they will kill you. And we have to make sure that some of these killings stop. And understand we are all equal. And understand that the real power is with the people. With good and sincere hearts and flow. Now I'm gonna try and come off silly now. I'm gonna rock and we're just gonna rock any rock and roll. And it's actually a beautiful thing when you can make a rhyme on top of the spot, and you can actually connect with people, and we're hard like rocks in Gibraltar, and then we connect with the medulla oblongata and occipital, and then we get deep and spiritual with the lyrical, and it's all about what I said earlier about the powers with the people, and we can utilize our inner energy and raise and change things, and we just gotta utilize the cranial juices inside our brain and make sure that soul of goodness flows through your physical frame, and we can make things just out of nothing, out of the air, and it's just me and this man connected with the guitar here, and we're going to the left right hemispheres, and we're blessing you, and people are paying attention because they know what's happening just here with the microphone check too, and the sound engineers doing a hard job. I came in and saw Paul rushing around, round. I saw Price running around, round. Sarah Beer running around, round. And we're all together coming in to give you that Sunday sound. Sunday sound. That Sunday sound. And it's so good to see all the revolutionary coming together, and beware of those plainclothes Mark Kennedys that might actually be listening and stopping the revolution. But it can't stop the revolution because we're all revolving in illusion together. So we're actually using our inner energy to a maximum level of vibration, and we're aligning all the chakra points and making sure that we use the Kundalini to its right purpose. And you can see that we have the energy from the dimethyltryptamine that's increasing the center of the brain, and we cause change because we are together now. We're standing together, still together like a lenticular cloud, and I just put the word cloud in because it actually rhymes with Sunday sound. Sunday sound. one more outro, one more. Can we do one more? Yeah! Alright, one more. In Russia for the Sunday service. Give me a chorus. Let me try and act fancy now. Give me a chorus. And don't say quantum mechanics, because someone did that before. My schooling is bad, you know, so nothing heavy. Something light, please. Give me a chorus and I'll pick. Right, love is a very difficult topic. We might have to stop the tape. We do love, because Venus is up next and we do love. We do love. What else? Freedom for Egypt. Freedom for, oh, that's that. I'm going to take some research on that. That's a delicate one. That's a delicate one. Because I haven't done my research. I know nothing about Mr. Mubarak. All I'm looking at is people are getting attacked and they're defenseless and they want change for their family and a better life. And it's been going on for 7 days. And all of a sudden, this guy's, after John, is it Mr. Kerry? After Kerry whispers in his ear, suddenly this guy's supporters appear. Some people say it's something to do with USA. Has a lot of interest in Egypt. I don't know what's happening. All I know in Egypt is the land of the pyramids. And it's a peaceful land. And all I understand is there's a lot of killing happening in the Holy Lands. People are bombing up mosques. And people are arguing Muslims against Christians. And I don't know what's happening. People against each other. They don't want to come together. Brothers and sisters don't even know what's happening. But as the lady said, all we need is love, love, love. The Beatles said it and they said all we need is love, love. But it seems people are just making bombs and actually bullets. And what do? They always look at the people that pull the guns and the bullets. But they need to be concentrating on the people who manufacture the bullets. It's the people that actually make the guns and actually make the bombs. That makes people understand that we're people that actually gone. If you look at Hiroshima and you look at those people that died and those people that never survived, it's usually because somebody had a financial plan inside their mind. And it's always a politician with a suit and tie. An offshore account and a fat belly who usually has shrimps and lives in the house of uncommon. And I always used to say it's the house of frauds, and they always complaining about my expenses. Well, what they're actually doing is when they get caught, some of them never go to jail because they got things that they're attached to. And people say, well, look at Tony Blair, he's got into literature and writing, £150 for a book with all those lies that he took. And if you see, they parade them on television, always moaning, yes, the Iraq war was terrible. So what we're doing, bring him in and then we'll answer him. But he gets very clever with the lyrical, and it looks like he's under pressure, but nothing actually happens because they're constantly killing. And I always come up here freestyling about the Illuminati in the 33, and people say, what do you know about the Illuminati in 33? Well, I've actually met them when I was out in Norwich and sat down, and they say, what is the problem you have with us? And it's always with us, not the people that actually have the power. And all you do is worship ungodly things. And I see you just going on and making various songs and various groups on the charts, and you worship Jabalon, and all you do is talk out of your... But we don't even actually say that word on here. We just want to get deep and make sure that we all come together and clear. And everybody has to get deep with their lyrical and make sure they utilize their brain and the calcite crystal. Because the power is actually with the people. And if you don't like somebody try and caress them with love. And I know it's very hard to see me as a peacemaker because I'm a vocal warlord. And I go against those people that said, you could go to Hollywood, you're really good. But what they told me when I went for that Hollywood meeting is that I could write something for them and they would rewrite it and send it back to me. Well, is that freedom of speech? How is that creativity? Because most of the poets and most of the people and most of the inspirational people that I looked up to, they was actually free with their speaking, and they actually spoke about something was relevant, and they didn't actually perform for hand claps or crowd annihilation. Justin Bieber. They actually spoke about something. Lady Gaga. They actually, Jay-Z. They actually spoke about Illuminati. They actually spoke about something that connected the people. Bob Dylan made sure that he spoke about things. He spoke about Hurricane and those people that were actually locked down. And Black Elk and Wavaka, they spoke the dream of the ghost stars to relieve their people. And it was all about that vibration that uplifts the people, makes the people live higher, and make them come together and realize that they are actually the Messiah. And Venus spoke to me earlier and said, do you think God is a man? Well, I have to think that maybe the woman seems to have all the power in the man, because nowadays most of the men do things for women. They do things for women. They degrade their brothers for women. They do whatever they want to do for women. They kill for women. They destroy women. They want to crush women. Some people are actually strong. They slap women and beat women and domestic violence. They say 2 women died die every week from domestic violence, and some of them don't actually want to speak. And some people say, I grew up without a dad, you know, and that's why I'm like this. Well, if you actually trace back and you find the dad, you'll realize that it was a blessing that the dad actually left. And my dad left before I was born. And I'm so happy he left before I was born, because now I have a big, pugilistical, untouchable, diabolical, incredible jaw. And I can speak with the mitochondrial DNA from my mother and the estrogen energy, and I can speak to you honestly, because all is encompassed in love, 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 love. Bless you, son. Bless the man.